Yes, a musical film on the lifetimes and tragic death of the late Senator Benigno Aquino Junior is set to hit local cinemas next week.
Ako si Ninoy traces the lives of 11 individuals in contemporary Philippines and how they relate to the life of the late senator.
And joining us now here in the studio are the people, the amazing people behind Ako, si Ninoy. We have, of course, the writer, director, the man who does it all. We have attorney, direct, Vince Tañada.
Morning.
Dami, ha?
Morning.
But I have to make sure that you guys are awake and with us. Of course, we have Juan Karlos here who plays Ninoy and Sarah Holmes as the late president, Cory Aquino. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Lovely having you guys here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
There's a lot to talk about here, a lot to cover. So first of all, let's talk about this film. Direct, what can we expect? We know that this has been a stage musical. It's now transitioned into a musical film.
A musical film. Yes.
Tell us about what we can expect from this film.
Way back in 2009, it was President Cory Aquino who commissioned me to write a musical about the life
She
of...
commissioned you?
Yes,
Okay.
before her death. And it was also funded by the Benigno Aquino Foundation. And we were able to stage that for like 500 shows all over the Philippines. And it was only last year when I decided to adapt it into a musical film, because I can see the proliferation of this information in the country, and I really need to, to do something.
So from the musical to the film, how similar, how different, what did you add and what did you need, what magic did you need to work to make it what it is now? I mean, you said amazing, you saw the film, right?
Yeah. Now we were aided by historians, because we need to be accurate and genuine with our storytelling. So it was Xiao Chua of UP who facilitated some of the blockings, most especially. And we were very fortunate that we also had the star witness of the assassination, Miss Rebecca Quijano, also known as the Crying Lady. She was there during the shooting, and some people from Atom, from August 21 movement. So this is more accurate than the stage musical. We were given freedom to explore in the stage version, but this one, we have to, we have to be true to our word. That this is really, the objective is really to combat fake news and disinformation.
Right. Well, not just combat, but really just tell the story as it really, historically happened.
Yes.
You two were probably not around, obviously, or obviously not around when this came around. Direk, how did you choose your cast? You've got some talented young actors here, both of these two here playing the lead roles. How did you choose your
ano
lead
yung mga
actors?
non-negotiables mo na kailangan, okay, they have to possess. Why you look at JK, go.
I have to thank Don Monteverde because it was, it's my idea to cast a musical, a singer for the role of Ninoy and Cory, because this is a musical film. And Don gave me a list like Piolo Pascual and Jericho Rosales, but I got JK, Juan Karlos.
You got him.
Juan Karlos.
And
Carlos.
And the film is all the better for it. I mean, come on, you got a real live singer here.
I need a rock star to play Ninoy.
Okay, bakit kailangan rock star? What does it have to do with the film?
No,
na kailangan
because musical is really, any musical for that matter, even on stage, is really larger than life, And when you see him perform, it's really like, oh my God, you have to see him perform.
Yeah,
he would really throw mic and guitar and during that time he was
You
like.
seem so mild-mannered, JK.
It's just really cold. It's really cold in here.
During that time when we were choosing for him, it was really stucky. So I was like, kasi di ba chubby si Ninoy? So sabi ko, no, he's the perfect for the role. And he had this wig and some makeup.
Yeah.
Kasi he's half German eh.
Kaya talaga na chubby ako. I was preparing.
Okay, so you, Direct picked you. You guys were perfect for the role. What were the preparations that you need to do? I mean, was it easy for you to say yes? Were you like, oh my gosh, am I going to be Cory? Am I going to be Ninoy?
These are big shoes to fill. There's a lot of expectation, obviously, here, and a lot of gravitas to these roles. How did you prepare for this, Sarah?
I mean, of course, it was very it was exciting and I was nervous about it, but then like Direct put all his trust in me and JK, so that helped with our confidence as well. So of course we watched a lot of documentaries. I don't know, he did as well. That's what I know. And I would sleep while listening to Cory Aquino speak, so just so that I could get the intonation of how she speaks as well. And yeah, it was nerve-wracking, but I am very honored to be able to play her.
And for you as well. I mean,
Yeah, it was really the same thing. And honestly, because as an actor, it's really the hardest thing to do is to play a character like a real person.
Right.
Because, I mean, you have a basis.
Plus somebody who's like up there. You know?
it wasn't just anybody.
There's a real reverence, obviously, towards.
So
Ninoy.
there's a real pressure that surrounds you when you do these kinds of things. Because I mean, if you don't do well, then you know. That's bad. So we don't.
No, I even warned him. I said that this will make or break his career.
That's right.
No pressure, but this will make
pressure.
it.
No pressure.
All right, let's shoot.
Just saying.
All right, let's work.
But impressive enough, when Xiao saw you, I mean, he was so impressed now with the transformation of, you know, what happened. I think you had to fix down the hair. What did you have to do? And when he saw you, it was like, oh my gosh, this is really Ninoy.
I mean, the actual preparation on the days that we shot was really intense. I was falling asleep on the makeup chair because it took really long. Because I have tattoos and then I have a different hair. I have a longer hairline than Sir Ninoy for sure. And then because I played Sir Ninoy's character in all ages. So since when he was younger and when he got older. So there was really a huge credit to like the production team, the makeup team, the hair. Really, they did an amazing job.
Yes, that is true. They
You know,
did.
if hair, makeup, and acting was the tough part, obviously the singing might have come a little bit easier. You've got the background, obviously.
In
you've
some
got the
sort of
pipes for
way,
it.
at least I know how to sing, so that's
a good part.
Pero Direk, bakit kailangan maging isang historical musical? I mean, wouldn't you have, well, of course, with your theater background, I mean, but what's the importance? Is it easier for the youth to gravitate towards something like this?
Music is really a universal language, and we've been utilizing music in our theater plays for quite some time because we can see now that the youth of today, they have really a limited attention span, and the K-pop generation. So it's really music that will up them. So this time, kasi like Sarah is also a musical theater actress, so it's not difficult for us in terms of musicality. What's difficult, in fact, is the characterization, because you know, there are a lot of references online. All the people can see in YouTube how she talk. I mean, Cory talk or Ninoy. So, and even those people who are close to them, di ba, fresh pa sa memory nila. So sabi ko, yan, lagi ko silang tinatakot. Bully kasi ako.
Tough love.
Right. But did this help you sort of, you know, have a better appreciation of history as it was? I mean, obviously you guys come from a generation that, you know, goes, this part of history goes a long way back.
Ako personally, I feel like the music aspect with this film would really help a lot with like the message that the film wants to bring to the audience, right? But yeah, it's. I like it. I like the movie. I'm just so excited.
You like it. The audience obviously loves you. They gravitate towards you, and of course we want to find out more about your music. Are you taking a break? Are you preparing for now?
Focusing on the singing or focusing on the acting?
Yes. Which one?
It's actually really hard because I mean, you know, I did acting for a while back then, and then I kind of stopped because I was like, you know what, I should probably focus on music, and then I feel like I've been doing way too much music that I want to go back into acting. That's why I did this project as well. Well, it was perfect because there's music involved.
Yes.
But I mean, music-wise, I'm not really stopping naman. I'm in the process of recording an album actually.
Yes.
And I'm putting it out this year. But I'm gonna focus on that after this
After
project.
this,
Yeah.
because you had your drop one
Yeah, yeah.
So is there like a 2, 3, 4? and you know, just,
Wala naman. Di na tuloy yun eh. I changed my mind a lot. I could change my mind tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see, we'll
Ay,
see.
nako, attorney, young people nowadays.
I'm so indecisive.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry.
Well, to answer your question, there were a lot of history lessons from Shao.
Yeah.
And even before we shoot, there were like history lessons also from Rebecca and from
Yes.
people from Atom. So they were like immersed in.
Right, well, even for people who were like us, who are around, are looking forward to
Yes.
being refreshed and reminded of the relevance.
Perfect day to be refreshed. Ako'y si Ninoy showing on February 22.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining us here. Of course, we have Attorney Direct Vince, Sarah, and of course JK. Lovely having all
Thank
of
you
you.
so much
Thank
for
you so
having
much for
us.
coming
Come
out
back
here. Good
again.
luck with this
Thank
movie.
you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.